what's up? What's happening? I was just turned on to... Wait, that doesn't sound right. I was just pointed towards the Nicki Minaj album. I'm sorry, the Nicki Minaj video for Chun Li. Pretty interesting, you know. I like Nicki Minaj overall. I think mostly it's pretty cool, her flow and everything. I don't know, I mean, I think like Chun Li was good, but I think it was like could have been better for the fact that like right now she's getting some shade and everything else going on with her. But you know, I'm not making any assumptions or anything. I pretty much am not even here to talk about Chun Li. Let's get that out of the way. I saw it and it reminded me of Nicki Minaj's potential, and so I went and grabbed up Pink Friday again out of the closet and listened to it again. And I mean, it's good stuff, man. Right out the gate, she's comes in pretty hard, you know. That I'm the best track, you know, I think it was a good track what she did there, and then she followed up with the Dungeon Dragon Roman's Revenge with Slim Shady. Of course, as we know, a lot of that was, you know, related to some of her beefs. You know, I guess I'm gonna have to go look it up to clarify this because it's been a while, but I want to say she's pretty much addressing Lil' Kim on those first couple tracks, but I can't remember now if the beef came at what. So the album's called Pink Friday, you know, and I think, you know, I'm trying to remember at what point the Kim beef started. But anyways, I'm pretty sure that's where she's addressing her as a has-been and all that at the beginning. But the album's pretty good overall. That's the one where we get super bass, and that's obviously one of the best tracks, you know, in the past 10, 15 years of hip-hop as far as most people are concerned. I mean, pretty big track. Go look at the stats on that thing. Little kids singing it and everything. I don't know if I like that, but the track's good. I will say this, though. Pink Friday, it's good overall, but she really was milking that whole, I don't know what you call it, but where the punchline is at the end. You know, Ludacris started this years ago, and then Drake and everybody else jumped on it. But Nicki Minaj, on this particular album, almost overdid it. I mean, I think on a couple verses, it was mostly that, you know. And I'm drawing a blank. There's probably a word or phrase for it, but it's just a single line punchline at the end. Ludacris, like I said, I think he's one of the first ones I heard talking about it, where he said, "I fill her up balloons." That was not the greatest line by any means. I think it was, when I heard it, I thought it was real silly. But 5 years later, whatever, everybody's doing it. And, you know, most people do it pretty well. But I think on that particular album, I can't remember what song it was, but there was a song where she uses the whole thing pretty much is her doing the punchline after the fact. The one-liner, one-worder punchline after the fact. And, you know, I think it just depends on how you do it. If you do it for a whole verse or a whole song, it might sound a little weird. But if you do it once in a while and it is hilarious and awesome, whatever, that's fine. But people, they definitely beat it to death. You know, some people try to make that like their whole style. And so, anyway, I'm on a little bit of a tangent. I should probably crawfish out of this and just speak on Nicki instead of the whole follow-up punchline thing. But overall, I like Nicki Minaj. She's obviously a looker, you know. I think there's really nobody. I don't know. I had a friend one time that he didn't think she was attractive, but I question a lot about his whole personality, so I don't really take it too serious. But yeah, I mean, I think she's really good looking. I would like to see her in person, as weird as that might sound. It's just, TV doesn't always... I mean, I'm wondering just how short she is, because TV already makes people look taller than they are. They want short people on TV because of the scale or whatever. So she must be like 3 foot or something. I don't know. But mostly I'm interested in, seeing her in person because she's pretty hot. But yeah, I don't know. That sounds creepy, like I said. I'm not trying to be creepy. I'm a fan of her lyrics, so if I don't ever get to see her in person, that's fine. I don't know if I have seen her. I've seen Lil Wayne perform, but I don't know if I've seen Nicki Minaj porn. I'm sorry. That was a Freudian slip. I definitely have not seen Nicki Minaj porn. I don't think I have seen her perform either. So, I'm excited to see what she's going to do, though, after this Chun Li. And I don't really know what's going on. I saw 2 different videos. I don't know what's official, but they're both interesting, I guess. But, I don't know. I think she's kind of just casually flexing on y'all at the moment. I don't know. A lot of talk about whether or not she writes her stuff, and I don't know. And to be honest, I don't really think I care. I mean, if she came out and said, yeah, I write everything, and then it turned out she didn't, that'd be one thing. And maybe that's the case, I don't know. But realistically, at this point, her flow has already proven itself, and most of us just want to see the videos. So, y'all don't be hating on Nicki Minaj. I know there's other options now, but come on, that's the problem with y'all fickle people, is y'all get all involved and fickle. Y'all think you're gonna get something new, but in 2 weeks y'all gonna be tired of Cardi B too. I'm not gonna say nothing bad about Cardi B right now, or maybe at all. I don't know. Pretty new situation for me. It's Cardi B. I mean, I've been on it for a minute, but I'm not gonna. I mean, come on. I shouldn't really even have mentioned it on this Nicki's review here, but I did. So now I'll probably have to go listen to that and make a review on that. But most importantly, I say 2 thumbs up for Nicki Minaj overall. I'm sure there's going to be a track or something somewhere that I could, hate on. But that's not really my bag most of the time. So, anyhow, y'all let me know when she comes out with something else, Make sure y'all hit me up in case I'm out of the loop for some reason. But, anyhow, y'all have a good one.